Hey, maybe it's not a bad thing being one of the most hated men in the air conditioning industry. It's quite interesting, the feedback that I've got is that a lot of contractors came back and said to me some really nice things. Two comments that I thought were really good was one guy said, he said, you know what, George, I see how you guys are doing. You guys are out there leading the race at the moment. He said, and sure, there's people in the grandstand screaming at you and booing because you're affecting the brand that they love. And that's all right. He said, but if you run up and try to correct them and tell them why hydrocarbons are better and all of that, you've run a good chance of losing the race. Where the truth of the matter is that everybody in refrigeration and air conditioning who has some knowledge knows that the future is going to be in natural refrigerants, hydrocarbons. Heaven's sakes, George, you just have to walk into a local Harvey Norman Bing Lee store and look at a domestic refrigerator. All domestic refrigerators today with high energy rating are running on hydrocarbon refrigerants or natural refrigerants, R600A. And the other one that I liked was one guy said, you know what, Henry Ford put it really well, George, and you should listen to that. He said, Henry Ford said, if I'd asked people what they wanted in the beginning, they just would have told me faster horses. He said, but instead, we build automobiles. And you know what? I guess that's the case, is that we build better air conditioners. And let me say, the growth that Pioneer's having at the moment is not because we're wonderful marketers. I guess it's just like Henry Ford and everything else. When it's your time, it's your time. And it's the time for natural refrigerants. The market wants it. Is that, as I said earlier, children are marching in the streets, people are raving about climate change. Our elections are going to be based on climate change. So now's the time. I seriously suggest have a look at it. Is the energy efficiency side important? We can help you, train you, or put you in the right direction for training or getting involved in this side. And the other thing is, I've attached a link to a Greenpeace document from that 16-year-old daughter of mine has asked, could I share that with you all out there so that you can understand the importance of what's happening, or at least, you know what, get another view. Anyway, have a great weekend.